Hey there. Let's reduce the sound a little bit. The ads are gonna hit because they always go 5 minutes after start. I'm gonna start them early. While I recap for anyone who doesn't watch this later what I'm actually doing in this one. Plan today is I go into the funny secret room, the one in the tunnel, assuming I can roll the throne room. I'm going to need probably the extra wind-up keys from the parlor for something, according to this, because like I know what I gotta do, so I looked it up, and there's a quote-unquote puzzle inside that I'm just going to do. I know there's a couple of puzzles I never did. But this game is RNG enough that I do not think that, like, you have to do everything in this game to get to the full experience, so to speak. I'm already, like, at the mercy of RNG here, so... Because, like, I need to roll the throne room, and then I need to roll as many blue rooms as possible. There is... one thing that I might do here, depending on what I get in the outside room, since I'm not cursed currently, because I completed the... So that was the... It was just in the event of inheritance, right? So, for safety, there's apparently a funny, like, wine cellar puzzle involving the vault. Okay, I did not get... Helvel is tempting. It's like now I could just, like, roll blue ones. Blue ones in bedrooms as much as possible. I'm taking the tool shed, though. So the plan is... I wish I would have gotten the shelter, because then I could have gone through a normal day. Just whatever. Get the throne room and then actually be set for what I wanted to do, but that's not happening. Sure, why not? Not the most exciting days, I don't imagine. I got the key card. So to avoid chasing all of that, I'm just gonna hi locked security menu. Anything new in staff announcements? Not really, no. Remote terminal. What can I do with the lab today? Each time I unlock or bypass a security door, gain a star. Yes, please. I want as many as possible for, like, if I do find the lab, observatory later. Break room, please. Chemistry. See how much I can buy. Running shoes, that's good. And this is possible. I have the money. Shit, well, drawing room goes forward. It's beeping at me, but I don't remember where in this room. Oh. Yeah, I've never found a key in this room, so that's, yeah. Treasure trove? You know, what the hell? Why not? Okay. White box, moon, green note. There are 3 false, or 3 memos that have false statements in the clock tower. This is probably also a lie, but here we are. There's so much money, and I can't just pick it all up at once for whatever reason. Silver key, sure. Hallway. Breakfast nook, why not? Take the extra food. Bedroom. Spare veranda. Parlor. I'm gonna hold on to these in case I succeed today. Because I do not need gems right now. Passageway, why not? Literally just looking for the throne room. The boiler room is a nice addition, though. Because if I succeed in finding it early, wine cellar. Ugh. Okay, so what was the? Let me just check something. Oh. This puzzle, I kind of like sign passing that's supposed to be here, appears after you have blue tents, so, you know, you need all of the... Hey, Tony. Thanks for the raid. How you doing? How was your stream? What were you doing? So yeah, apparently, you need all the trophies to do that one. I should have looked that up properly. Oh shit, kitchen? Tomato soup. Well, that's not great. Walk-in closet, why not? Maybe, right? Maybe. And I see. I just need the observatory. Got it. Like, I just need 50 stars on a day. So wait, did I have yes, I did have a sledgehammer. Alright. Don't care to grab the middle. Telescope. It's because the throne room isn't a 4-direction room. 4-direction rooms are almost exclusively red rooms, actually. As far as I can tell. Okay, so 3, 6, 12. 12. 15, 7, 8. Okay, 8, 4, 12, 15, and 17, but 71 isn't valid, so 51, 7, actually. Alright, so 8, 12, 21. 23, 25, I really don't know how I'm supposed to do that, so brute forcing it. Because doing 400 calculations just to get a single number, that the way it gets written down here never makes any sense. Like, I end up with numbers that never seem to make sense, so it takes me less time to just brute force it. I'm literally just looking for a single room to spawn. Exciting, I know. And it's not even the right key. You know, secret garden. Chapel. Single coin. Immediately gets spent. Aquarium turns the... I was about to say wrong way, but they all do. Quest bedroom then. Magnifying glass. Treasure trove. I may actually have to make this day pass, so I probably will. Because I don't know what makes these appear, but... Oh, it was the observatory, wasn't it? That would make sense. Dining room. I know, right? Exciting. Money. Alright. None of the rooms that I want, thank you. Lever? I hardly even know her. Lab. If nothing else, I'm getting very close to doing the mechanarium. Mailroom then. It's beeping at me, but I don't see... a coin. Exciting stuff. When you have a 97 allowance. Like, I can buy pretty much everything I need each day. E. Office. I just don't know if there's like a requirement for throne room. Coat check does jack all for us right now. In fact, I would say it might be like a detriment. Detector shovel, thank you. I know jackhammer's better, but I can power hammer here. You know, just in case I find something funny. Alright, would think. Show gift shop. Actually. Oh, I can buy blue tents now. I see. Remind then. There was a reason to. I thought I needed all the trophies for that. I misremembered. Another tunnel. Secret garden. Silver key. Is there I mean, it's way too late in the day. So I'm not actually looking for throne room. Music room. Vault. I mean, it's not enough money, but if I pull a freezer, then the gift shop actually has something for me tomorrow. Keys. Alright. Alright. Lockpick here? Yeah. Kennel. Pet dog. The classroom. Redraw. 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 Another one. Gosh darn it. Okay, well, I guess I gotta go over here and open the doors now. Because it's the only way I can conceivably get 400 cash, right? Without an insane amount of allowance increase. Speaking of which, going in also increases my allowance today, because we did have a quest bedroom somewhere. Well, on the one hand, I'm glad that this stays the same between each time. On the other, I am again asking for your, please fix this. Like, please give me an option to skip cutscenes that I have seen 400 times. It's gotta be 400. I know it's only day 90, but we reset a couple of times until, so... There's a frequency of like 2 each time. I don't know why it keeps giving me the basement key, but it sure does that. Regular key. The pool. Oh, look. I set it to high, and this is the first security door I see, right? Unless I'm misremembering and actually set it to low, but... Freezer. I know there's an upgrade disc in here, somewhere. I don't know how to get it, where to get it. Probably in here. Oh. I have a hammer. What's behind... The network servers are finally out of cold storage, or at least as many as we could fit into the surrounding walls of the grotto of the East Tribe. The last few days have been very busy, but I'm glad I was able to take a short break from gardening to help Randolph install the network. It was, after all, the least he could do, since it was I who suggested the final location. We decided that we are going to store the 2 unused servers here in Mount Holly's freezer. They should serve as readily accessible replacement should any of the primary consoles fail. Any remain. Revad. I found one of the 3 remaining. Wonderful. So I am halfway to the... Well, I have 2 things to do now. First, find a computer. Any computer. That would be... walking all the way back here. I wish it froze keys as well, honestly, but... I suppose that wouldn't make any sense. Security is this way. No. Let's see what we pull today. Aquarium. +10, +1 star, or power source. Star is good. Electric Eel is also good. Because Electric Eel makes it count as a technical room. And you need technical rooms to do the mechanarium. Like, to get the full benefit of it. Which would make it easier to get the last upgrade disc, but I'm thinking Starfish Aquarium, yeah. Because I'm literally doing one task, which probably requires stars. Alright, that's good. In the meantime, break room is right here. Alright. Eat an apple. I'm gonna call it a day here. And Holly Garden Shopping Center of tomorrow. Uh-huh. It's not even that many green rooms. Or shop rooms. Except the aquarium counts for 1 each, I guess. Okay. Today, I do not care unless I pull the observatory early. Like, that is what I need, unless I find the throne room. At which point we go full tilt, but... I have all I need to get started. Hallway. Observatory. I know, right? A single coin. But I may spend stars to... So now... Redraw, please. I'm gonna probably spend all of my stars here. I made a mistake. I should have set the banner to blue as well. Do you think I will find the room? The throne room? Because I need the throne room. That's the ball. That's the foyer. It may require a deeper rank, but I am finding the treasure trove, so, like... Huh? I'm just gonna place a couple of rooms. Because, you know, maybe. Okay, so maybe not at the edge then. Redraw. Building a library just so. Again. It's the boiler room, which would be real. Here's the throne room. Hello. The Mount Holly variation, my grandmother's own design. When you press a blue tile, it copies the ability of the middle tile. Uh-huh. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, we're looking for blue. Gotcha. Another one. Okay, well, we have... The funny thing. Now I need to make it into the antechamber. Because I need... No, wait, I already did this. Turn your brain off for a moment. You already did that. You do not need. You, in fact, do not need to... so I'm just gonna blue rooms. Only blues. You don't need the crown anymore. That's all. A room that I want is definitely going to be the parlor, just so I don't have to do this multiple times. I got one. How many did I need? 8. If I can get a number of... Like, if I can get the boiler room first, that would be real nice. Parlor. Because then I know that I can go down and not get screwed over by not having the red door open. Like, I don't want to take that chance, basically. Even though it says that it opens all blue doors marked like this. Does the... Yeah, it does increase the counter. Very nice. I was worried because it's a multicolor room and you never know. Maybe it's a bug, maybe it doesn't count as a... It's not like a true blue room. Definitely not seeing the boiler. Could be. Break room. Alright, a third of 1 times 20, so a third of 20. Times another 20. Rounded to the nearest 10, so 130. Minus... minus 36.666666. Except it's so I think the game's drunk. 1 split by 3 times 20 times 20. Okay, so the nearest 10. So 10 times 20. 200. Minus 20. Minus 20. I mean, this has got to be 20, right? No? I do not understand. Like, it's one of those again where I was talking about earlier. Eventually these get so obtuse that I do not understand what it's supposed to be, because I don't think even algebra works like this. Like, I would have preferred algebra without explaining the rules of algebra to a player, right? Is it 10, 15? And then it's this symbol that I do not know what it means. So... Because there's no looking it up either, because nobody actually has the answer. The dart puzzle eventually just becomes so awful that, because, like, it gets worse and worse, and you do it maybe 2 times on a single in-game day. It is faster for me to brute force it, unfortunately. And that is, I guess, unfortunate for the people who made the game. I re-rolled a lot so that I could have the blue throne. Like, that's it. Because I need the blue throne. And it just wasn't giving it to me. I think it needs to be rank 5 or higher, and it can't be on the edges. And I realized that way too late. Okay. Seal unlocked. Now I need a boiler room. I'll take an attic. One, two, three, four. Basically, I'm just not resetting. 5, 6, 7. Where's item 8? Map. Rank 9, or 8, rank 8, and column 2. I just need a boiler room. And these rooms aren't cutting it. Room, why not? If I get a vault and a trophy room, I'm also happy, I guess. More keys. Laboratory. That's still not what I want. Rotunda. Boiler room, please. Rotate this 3 times. Or at least 2, but... like, I'm literally just chasing down a single puzzle. And... redraw. Fucking closet? I mean, it's kind of a dead end, but... greetings. I can get a single coin if I want. How hard is this? Garden key? Is that? No, it wouldn't ruin that, right? Because it said seal unlocked, right? I would be mad if it was. This is whatever. Let's just keep pulling rooms. Garage. Marquees. Utility box would be fine at this point. So I don't have to walk so far. Conference room? I don't care about the experiment. I mean, I should have, because stars, but, that's life. Office. How hard is it to get a boiler room? Like, seriously. I don't actually have the hammer, wow. Out of all the items I found today, hammer is not one. Down to the aquarium. How many do I have? 1. 2. That is not enough doors. Wait. Gem. Thank you. Draw. Pump room counts as a mechanical room. That's good, I guess, in case I really gotta do mechanarium. Gallery. Because it goes in the correct direction. If I pull a vault, I can apparently do a thing now. Cool. Closet. Box. Isn't that something? Alright. I can get a single coin. Or, never mind. Does this count? Like, does this help getting? I know it's 3 doors, but you never know. Okay, you. Redraw. Maintenance and dice. That's nice. Okay. Boiler room, please. Boiler room. Okay. It's glowing. I haven't started the boiler, but I don't think that's necessary. Let's go find out. Because the red boxes are powered. Now I need to go fetch the stuff in the Black Bridge. We actually did the, like, reclaiming the crown last time, and that kind of surprised me with how the RNG was going. Yeah, I know. Let me pull the door. I have another door to open. I didn't get to freeze my accounts. Which means that I have to walk all the way back to the pool if I want to try for another freezer or for a gift shop, but I don't think I can afford the gift shop. I need 4 coins. Doesn't matter, for I have several wind-up keys for a thing down here. Okay, you're open. This is reset each day. We've done this today. And I get a wind-up key. There are 2 true boxes in this room. There is no end to this journey. You have reached the end of your journey. At which point, I have 3. I'm going to trust that this works. White should be empty. blue box should have a book that I can read. The Blue Prince by Mary Matthew Jones. To my son Simon, in whose eyes I see the world anew. There was a blue prince who sat on a blue throne. He had a blue crown made of sapphires, and a blue castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things blue. It's the only true color, in my humble view. It couldn't stand the tint of a hallway or a shop. It couldn't stand the shade of trees in the green rooms brought. He seldom talked to others, for they rarely shared his view. He never went to town, nor saw the flags they flew. And do you know which game the prince instead would play? The one that made him happy whenever skies were gray. A game that he had played, in the house and on the grounds, and maybe you can guess from the clues that we have found. It was a game full of rooms, and the stories that we climb, about a house full of lies, and the truth that one prince finds. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this game is quite near you, in fact in the same room. A game about you, and the plans that you made. About a blue prince and his blueprints. The blue game we just played. The end. And then, a cutscene. I have 13 minutes until ads. I think we should be fine. There is no end to this journey. Are you sure? Because remember, black was the original color of the country, right? So, maybe. But hey, we found this. The end. So, I've seen this. I've done all of the funny things that, there are some minor puzzles that, I haven't done that I can remember that I should do, but I think the box is true, but there is no end to this journey, as far as we can tell. But I think for the purposes of this playthrough, because I have another game to get back to, I don't think there's anything more I can do here that actually gets me another cutscene or plot. There's a letter I'm missing. There are two things in the Sanctum that I never read, but we have the full picture, I think. So I'm going to call it. I'm actually going to quit out because... Actually, maybe. I'm calling it a day. That's fine. This is fine. I should have gone to a break room, but I do not think I'm picking up the game again without resetting it in an attempt to like get the one day to the antechamber, or rather one day to room 46, but that's a trophy I do not particularly care about. Which means that today is actually very short. But that's fine by me. I've spent a lot. This is like day 17 for me. Of like 3 to 4 hours of gameplay, so this is a good place to stop. Apparently, if you pull the throne room, trophy room, and the kennel, you get hunting lodge. Gotcha. Or rather, royal hunting lodge. Water thing with the library books? There was one book I didn't get. That's, But I went into the, I mean, I cleared out everything in the bottom of the reservoir. I got to the secret hideout. I did not do those two things, no. That you just sent me on Telegram, no. But again, I feel like the game... Like, the game is gonna keep me guessing. Atelier Blue... of course. Really. I don't even know where the Atelier room is. It's horrible. Okay, so there's another layer. I don't want to. Does that make any sense? I like the game, but I don't want to. Like, cause the sort of like the last couple of in-game days, and like the 3 last days or so, have all been waiting for the RNG to come into the correct thing. Because there's been very little new for me to solve, and that actually happened several days in a row where it's like I solve one thing a day, and then spend the rest of the day just kind of like in a daze, I guess? Oh well, that's it for today then. I will take a break. I am going to continue because I still have to finish, like I entered the final act, which is actually the longest part of the game. It's like half the game for Final Fantasy Tactics, and I need to get, like, finish that, because I have other games I want to get to as well, because I picked up, for instance, I picked up The Last Spell, and it's really good for somebody like me, but, like, when will I find the time? So, let's find somebody to rate. But thank you all for watching. Yeah. Yeah, let's go to TGH. Who's doing, the Minish Cap speedruns. Those are always funny. So, if people want to see that, and they find the videos of me playing through this game, I guess hit me up and pay me to do it, because, goddamn, doing that on stream sounds like a pain. I could just read about it instead of hoping for RNG. Game was good, but that RNG may be a little too much when it comes to a puzzle game where you also cannot skip cutscenes. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Cheers. Have a good evening.